Hello everyone and welcome to Victoria's Cantina. Today we're having a look at the Hasbro Star Wars Saga Legends number 26, Commander Bly. Commander Bly is part of the latest wave of Saga Legends figures who are just now starting to hit retail. I came across this wave at Target a couple days ago. Let me go ahead and get this guy out of the packaging and we'll see what Commander Bly is all about. Alright you guys, so Clone Commander Bly. Right off the bat, just looking at this guy, he looks weird. In fact, I would say he looks pretty bad. It just doesn't look like it's up to Saga Legends or Mission Series standards. And that's not asking for a whole lot, I don't think. But, you know, he does look very, very weak. Now, the sculpt does look to be what we would expect. I mean, I do see all the Commander Bly details on him, but the problem with him is that he's simply missing a lot of paint. A lot of the paint details that would make him not only a clone trooper, but also Commander Bly specific simply aren't present, which, you know, is giving me a very bad impression of this figure. He does come with two accessories, the two blasters that are characteristic of Commander Bly. Give you a close-up here of the helmet. I don't think the sculpt is bad, but the goggles just look terrible. I mean, they're just these big old, like, white things that don't look anything like what they should. I mean, I think if there was some paint, you know, they would definitely look better, but there's none. It's just white. Nothing, you know, there should be, like, some black there for the visor, and there's not. It's just kind of weird. You can lift him up on the figure's forehead, but when you do that, lo and behold, he's missing the black stripe above the visor. Yeah, and not to mention the fact that Commander Bly has very specific brown markings that line the crest there on the helmet, and neither of those are present. And, you know, his character also has them on the legs, and they are not there either. So, I mean, is this Commander Bly or is this any other generic 327th Star Corps clone trooper? It's hard to say because that could very well be the case. There's nothing here that makes him Commander Bly. They did get the color right on the pauldron. They do have that deeper, you know, kind of a honey mustard yellow-brown, and that's what they should have used for the stripes on the crest and on the legs, but they did not do that. The yellow that they did use for the rest of the armor also is not very accurate. The clone troopers did have more of a mustard kind of yellow that were in the squadron. This one looks too vibrant, so definitely not accurate. But that aside, I mean, the sculpt is there. It has a good sculpt for Saga Legends. I think, you know, this is about what I would expect. But, you know, those other issues aside with the paint, I think the biggest offender with this guy is the fact that they did not paint the black Under Armour anywhere on this figure. There's some there under his shoulder, there's some there at his elbow, some there, you know, at the knee area. But there's none to be found. They simply did not paint it black. And for me, that's the biggest problem here, is that it almost looks like a knockoff. The figure does appear to be brand new. Looks like all the parts are new except for one, and that would be the left arm there, which is the same arm from the Captain Rex figure. Otherwise, it's entirely new parts here. Now, if you wanted to, you could take the goggles off, but you're left with his little Shrek ears, and, you know, it doesn't look very good either. In terms of articulation, Commander Bly has a swivel at the neck, he has swivels at the shoulders, and then he has swivels at both of his legs, which are sculpted as separate pieces. In the way of accessories, he comes with the two blaster pistols that Commander Bly had, although I don't think these are accurate to the film. These are actually the ones that came with the Captain Rex Saga Legends figure. But, you know, it's not a big deal. Luckily, though, the holsters do work. I mean, with the figure with this many kind of issues, it's a surprise that these actually do hold the pistols properly. Alright, you guys, and here's a comparison of the Saga Legends Commander Bly along with the Commander Bly that came out in the Revenge of the Sith lineup. The Revenge of the Sith Commander Bly did experience a few revisions. I think there were 3 different repaints. This was the 3rd repaint that they did that had the film accurate brown striping that made him Commander Bly. You also see them there on his legs. You know, those details are missing, of course, from the Saga Legends of Bly as we went over. as are all the other details that make him a clone trooper. So I don't have to talk a whole lot about this. It's pretty plain for you to see, which one of these guys is a better representation of the Commander Bly from the film. Alright, you guys, so here is a look at all 4 of the Clone Commander figures from the Saga Legends lineup so far. We have Captain Rex, Commander Cody, Commander Gree, and Commander Bly. Now, none of these are spectacular by any means. I actually do like Captain Rex quite a bit, but Commander Bly certainly stands out as a sore thumb. It's very apparent that he doesn't have the black under armor painted, which is a huge mistake on Hasbro's part. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. This is the Hasbro Star Wars Saga Legends number 26, Commander Bly. All in all, I'm very disappointed in this figure. First off, the sculpt is nice. He's got all the details there that, should make him a good figure. The biggest problem here is the paint. The paint is simply not very good. The yellow color they used for the armor is simply too light in color and simply not accurate to the film. He's missing the black stripe above the visor. His goggles are not painted. He's missing the specific stripes that make him Commander Bly. And the biggest offense of all here is the fact that the black under armor is not painted. The accessories are okay. They work well with the holsters, but I'm just having a hard time liking this figure. Saga Legends is a very basic line. I think I have been a pretty big supporter of Saga Legends. All I need to be happy with them is a good sculpt, nice proportions with a film-accurate silhouette, some decent paint, it doesn't have to be completely detailed, but, some good paint, and then an accessory or two, and I'm completely happy. This guy just fails miserably. If you're picking and choosing with Saga Legends, definitely pass up this guy. He's just not that good, and I feel kind of bad saying that because for the most part, I do like Saga Legends so far, but this guy is pretty bad. If you need a Commander Bly figure for your collection, go back and get the Revenge of the Sith one because that one is way better. Thanks for watching Victoria's Cantina. Until next time, bye-bye.